So you prep some examples, you posted them, but then nothing happens. No comments, no DMs, no clients, nothing. You did exactly what the experts told you to do, but still nothing. What's up, y'all? This is the Art Mentor. Welcome back. My name is Sean. I'm a veteran art teacher and freelance artist. And while you watch this speed painting process, I will be exposing secrets, giving advice, and giving y'all some tough love for why you're not getting art commissions. And it's gonna start right now. The first and number one reason why most artists don't make anything on commissions and can't find clients is because they are focused on the money. This is a huge misaligned focus that I see with many artists that want to start getting commissions, because you should be focused strictly on the potential of making really awesome artwork. If you are leading the search for clients and getting commissions just so that you can make a buck, you're gonna be met with failure. Let me ask you a question right now. Are you leading the search for commissions for the potential of making really awesome art, or just to make a buck? Tell me down below in the comments. So similarly, here's another issue. If you are only looking for clients because you are in dire circumstances, art commissions are not going to be the answer. You have a greater issue at hand. When you put out commissions because you are in dire need of circumstance, you're in some bad situation, you appear very desperate, and therefore you appear very undesirable to clients. The issue surrounding this is that people begin to question your validity. They start to think, oh, are they really being legitimate? Is this true? And then they start to question your values, like, oh, are you just trying to scam? Or do you just want a few bucks and you're too afraid to just do it a legitimate way? Now, here's a really great example of why you should not do this. Oh my God, why is this happening right now? Yes, so this person is willing to literally sell their time and their soul, and by soul, I mean their artistic soul, for $5 just to get a pizza. This is crazy. You can't even get yourself a DiGiorno? Don't do commissions when you can't even get yourself a DiGiorno. Hey, tell me down below, have you ever tried to do emergency commission funds and not been successful with it, or had very little success? Tell me down below. Now, this also brings to my mind this common issue. Now, aside from the blow to your ego and to the great artistic community at large, pricing yourself too cheap is going to get you less clients. It's just a fact. This puts you in a position where you are in too small of a pond with too many sharks. When you price yourself too low, this puts you in an overly competitive atmosphere. You're gonna get the worst clients, the most demanding clients, the rudest clients, people that you don't wanna go back to, the ones that you never wanna speak to again, the ones that you're unmotivated to even work for because you're making a pathetic amount of money for them. Hey, have you ever priced yourself way too low, not got any clients, or experienced some really awful clients? Tell me about it down below in the comments. Now, a major reason why this tends to happen a lot is because you might be using this. Some platforms that artists use to try and find clients and gain commissions from, just to be honest, they're very predatory, and they are really preying upon artists that are suffering from the previously mentioned issues. So just to rattle off, here are some of the worst websites you should never ever go to. Artisan clients, Fiverr, Facebook, and Upwork. Never ever go to these places. It's overly competitive, it's too cheap, it doesn't create a healthy atmosphere for people to actually make decent, respectable amounts of money on their artwork. And if you want a step-by-step guide as far as what you should do and not do on either DeviantArt or Reddit, you can find my personal guides that I've made for how I've been successful on these platforms down below in the comments. Hey, have you ever used any of these platforms and just been met with brutal defeat and failure? Tell me down below in the comments. I'm pretty certain a lot of people have. Now let's talk about the worst platform. Using Instagram is definitely the worst place for any artist to go, especially a starting artist to go when they don't have a following to try and get commissions. It just sucks. It's not meant for artists, y'all. It is meant for entertainment. One of the major statistical reasons why this is a terrible site is because the algorithm is so aggressive, meaning that literally you put out a post and 24 hours later, that post is dead. No one's going to see it unless they're finding you prior and they already follow you, and it might pop up in their algorithm, but hey, it might not. Every single time that I see really huge creators with very big followings who are massively successful, they will always recommend that artists go to Instagram in order to start getting commissions. They are totally ungrounded. This is unfounded advice, and it's a recipe for failure and doom because you're gonna give up. You're gonna feel defeated on that. And I don't want that from you. Hey, have you ever felt defeated by trying to put your stuff up on Instagram? Tell me down below in the comments. And hey, while you're there, do you want a separate video where I go over every single aspect about why Instagram is terrible for artists, tell me about that if that's something you'd be interested in down below, please. Here's the number one thing that you definitely need to do to get more clients and more art commissions, and that is to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, and like this, please, because likes are free, unlike your commissions. Now, this will also make it difficult for you to get clients. Having an unspecified genre of artwork that you are presenting to clients will be very, very confusing for clients because they just simply won't know what the heck they're gonna get out of you. Do you wanna make sci-fi? Do you wanna make mech and robot designs? Do you wanna do landscape and environment art? Do you wanna do CG art? Do you wanna do animation? With all of your artwork that you're going to present to clients, whether you're advertising or you're going to be responding to clients that want artwork done, you need to have a connective theme, an umbrella in which all of your artwork fits under. That needs to be a very specified genre. What I always recommend is that you should work to experience success in one genre before you start to branch out. Don't try and be the Walmart of art commissions. Hey, are you guilty of doing this? Tell me about it down below in the comments. Now, this will definitely make you look like an amateur along with this. Posting irrelevant examples is one of the worst and most unprofessional rookie moves that I see done all the time, y'all. If you have watched any of my other videos, I have gone over and shown you the worst of the worst types of examples that you should never ever post to clients. If you are trying to apply for somebody who wants Dungeons and Dragons characters done, do not put pictures up of your sci-fi art. Similarly, if you want somebody that wants mech characters designed, don't put your furries there. They don't want that stuff, no. Also, if you have somebody that wants environment design done, guess what they don't want? Your dirty, not safe for work artwork. No, stop doing this, please, y'all. I see this done way too much. If you don't have an exact example of what that client is looking for, don't respond to it. Hey, have you ever done anything like this before? Tell me about it down below. All of this can make clients feel very confused, as well as this. So if you have an overly diversified portfolio with a bunch of different styles in it, y'all, you need to narrow that thing down because it's very confusing for clients. So for example, what type of artwork do you like to do? Do you like to do realism? Do you like to do anime? Do you like to do cartoon, superhero, chibi? When you have a portfolio, and I see this posted all the time, y'all, with people posting and just slamming in a bunch of different examples of a bunch of different styles, it creates a really bad sense of unease in the client because they don't know what level they're gonna get. And just to be honest with you, if you can't do one type of artwork really well, I'm just gonna say it, you can't do four. Having a much narrower focus will definitely lead you to a lot more success. And of course, nothing at all looks worse than this when you're trying to get commissions. Having no examples whatsoever is definitely gonna hurt you. And I mean, even if you just have one or two, that's not enough. I see this sin done all the time on pricing sheets, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show a picture of it right here, where you have the same dang image and they've just done it out a bunch of different ways to try and get clients to buy into it. This is stupid. It just shows that you really don't create artwork a lot and that you're not experienced enough to handle clients. The magic golden number that I would recommend that you have, and it's not a big one in order to start to get clients, is 3. Once you have 3, you can definitely start to attract clients. Hey, have you ever tried to get a client or a commission with barely any examples? Tell me about that one too. And now, my friends, I need to give you some tough love. So please bear with me. Hey, do you have weak dedication to looking for jobs, to looking for clients? Tell me, y'all. Be honest with me, brutally honest with yourself more than me right now. Are you really doing everything that you can? How often do you look for jobs? Once a month? Once a week? A couple times a year? Do you give up easily? This can be the reason why is that you just don't have a strategy for how you're gonna find clients and how you're gonna advertise yourself. You need to be hungry, y'all. And through doing this, y'all, you're gonna build momentum. Once you start this train, it's easy to keep it going, but it is difficult to start up. And I feel that because I've been there with y'all too. And one of my best typical practices that I used to do when I was first starting out is I would literally look every single day. And I personally found that nighttime was the best time. I live in the US. So by nighttime, pretty much everything's been posted. All jobs have been posted. And that was my time to attack and pounce on everything. Another thing you can do is you can look first thing in the morning because again, all the nerds have gone to sleep by then. Be tenacious in your attack. Don't give up on that. Have and build strong dedication to looking for those clients. And now, my friends, we have a hard pill to swallow, but I promise you, it's gonna help you out if you're in this boat. you, my friend, might just be in the boat of you need skills. If you have not really built up the skills necessary, then this should be a really big indicator that you just need to go back to the drawing board, and I mean that very literally. You do not need to be the best. In fact, if you're waiting for yourself to be the best, stop it, because at that point, you're just dealing with imposter syndrome. You don't think that you're good enough to get them. But a lot of people who think that they aren't probably are ready to get started. I'm gonna be vulnerable right now and show you my first commissioned artwork. Here it is. Yes, here is a weird futuristic skateboarder, and this is honestly not something I'm proud of. I look back on this and I just shot her. I hate this. Believe it or not, this got me more work. Isn't that crazy? It's great to make money, but don't rush into it, and definitely don't lead with that intent to make money. And I say this with a lot of care and respect, by the way. I'm not trying to cut anybody down. Hey, do you want to learn how to get more clients, where to find them, and how to price yourself so that you can make respectable sums of money? Then definitely go ahead and watch these videos right here.